top and it's going to fill this.
Yes. How far that goes up is what the volume of that particular 250 grams was.
Yep.
Finally, the pop test. This is to make sure that the popcorn expands to a large and fluffy size. It's poppability, if you will.
45.
If the tube is too low, the kernels are not expanding enough. Now it's all about getting the moisture level inside the kernel to a perfect 13.5%.
This is as fresh as it gets.
There's no flavoring on it, so.
This is pure popcorn. I love popcorn.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this WYLN Sports Special presentation of girls high school basketball. The regular season home finale for the Wyoming Valley Conference Division I champion Lady Cougars of Hazleton area. They're playing host to the Lady Mountaineers of Dallas. You are looking live at the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School. I'm Marty Burns. Joined tonight, our very special guest, MMIA head boys basketball coach Joe Flanagan. Jim Burns on the stats. And Joe, you may not know this, but pitchers and catchers report for spring training next week along with Joe DeMelfi. He's already down there preparing.
You know what? I said on the way in, we need to parlay this into a vacation for us somehow.
Somehow.
Will you let us in there?
Well, yeah, we'd have to carry his bags and his clubs.
That's okay. It's 80 degrees.
Yeah. In case you didn't hear the update we gave last night, he said the golf game's not too bad, but the weather is 80.
Nice. Good for Coach.
So he's enjoying himself. Joe, we got a matchup tonight, senior night. Dallas and Hazleton area. For Hazleton area and veteran head coach, you got to look at him right there, Joe Gavio. Another Division I championship. Yep. He's going to start the seniors that have put in the time, helped this program along through the years. But a lot of times, senior night messes up your rotation. So, you know, it's one of those strange nights that you're coaching a little bit differently than usual.
It's always difficult, but very important to honor your seniors that came up through your program and do a really nice job for you, even if they're not getting as much playing time. Honor them, well deserved. Hey, you got to, as a basketball coach, you got to roll with the punches a little bit. Coach Gav's been through enough of them. He'll be all right.
And then for the Lady Mountaineers of Dallas, they're going to go through Lauren Charlton tonight. A very impressive young lady. Looking forward to seeing her for the first time in person.
Oh, absolutely, Marty. You know, just watching the JV game, Dallas has some nice young players, I think. So looking forward to seeing a pretty good basketball game tonight.
And I'd like to get your thoughts on this. When we were here at the beginning of the year, Hazleton area got off to a rough start near the end of the calendar year of 2018. Had some injuries. But I remember Joe Gavio standing right here talking to us, and he was so happy to have Virginia Yurchak back because he had said it had the whole group back together. And just talk about as a coach how, you know, just missing a piece or two throws the whole thing out of whack.
Oh, it definitely does. And Marty, when you miss somebody that you're used to having, your player there, it's hard, and it moves everybody up a position and sometimes out of position that it just takes you a while to come back from it. She's back from injury, looking forward, probably Hazleton playing their best basketball.
And Hazleton has played their best basketball, except for a stumble in a makeup game against Wyoming Valley West. That's been their only loss this calendar year of 2019. And a big reason why they won the Wyoming Valley Conference Division I championship again.
And Marty, you talked about it. This schedule this year has been brutal with makeups coming. That's game practice. Them games, them upsets happen a lot in that kind of setup. So, you know, now you get back, it's starting to be a little bit normal. You're getting a playoff time. Looking forward to it.
And their opponent has not been finalized yet for the initial Wyoming Valley Conference Championship tournament, but I know they're hoping for a win at Holy Redeemer next week to get right back here next weekend to play in the initial Wyoming Valley Conference Championship tournament game. We're going to take a quick break and have the tip. Dallas, Hazleton area here on YLN.
Blaze Alexander Family Dealership is very proud to become a part of the Hazleton area. Come see us in Hazel Township or visit us online at blazehazleton.com. There's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac, and Mazda. Plus, a huge inventory of the finest quality pre-owned vehicles available, all with the Blaze Alexander lowest price guarantee. We have a long-held reputation for low prices, great selection, and top-notch service. Blaze Alexander Family Dealerships in Hazleton. We're taking the deals the other guys won't.
Express Care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School for the regular season, the home finale for the Lady Cougars of Hazleton Area. Wyoming Valley Conference Division I champions for the 2018-19 season, taking on the Lady Mountaineers of Dallas. And it is senior night for Joe Gavio's Hazleton Area girls basketball program. And before the national anthem, we have the introduction of tonight's starting lineup for both squads. For the Lady Mountaineers, coached by Kelly Johnson, we're going to start with Morgan McNeely wearing number 2. Haley Habrack wearing number 3. Lauren Charlton wearing number 31. And Samantha Kern wearing number 34. And they're joined by Deanna Wallace wearing number 23. And Joe, they played the theme music to Dallas. I don't think that's the Dallas we're talking about.
No, you're exactly right. And Marty, you talked about senior night. Here's the important part. Maybe a girl or two that didn't start a game to run out. Very, very nice job. Coming out, getting honored by their schoolmates and the fans.
And maybe the biggest thing of all, just to get your name introduced, and as you mentioned, then to come through that line of teammates. And we'll give you those seniors. Megan Fay wearing number 3, Alyssa Holidick wearing number 13, Allie Zumar wearing number 14, Madeline Labuda number 40, and Diane Garnett number 25. Under the direction of veteran head coach, the man in pink, Joe Gavio. Tonight's officials is Louise Chichurkia, Chris Basic, Lou Lucy. We now pause for the Hazleton Area alma mater and our national anthem. we should mention that as we approach 5 minutes to 8 o'clock, we are a little bit late for tonight's opening tip due to the fact that the JV game went overtime, that Hazleton area pulled out by 2, and then senior night festivities, and then the 15 minutes for both teams to get warm. And Joe, the other thing we should mention, we'll see these young ladies as the night progresses. 7 seniors on Joe Gavio's roster. Virginia Yurchak and Katie Lipinski, the other 2 seniors, not starting tonight, but we will see them as the night progresses.
And you see, Marty, and this right here is the important part. You see the Hazleton area girls huddling, that leadership, that culture you build, and you can see it with the Hazleton area team. They really are, they believe in what they're doing and how they go about their business. And
they're a tight unit. You can tell they seem to get along well together. And the group that normally starts, they're pulling for these young girls. They're going to be starting this game. It's Allie Zumar on the tip, along with Samantha Kern for Dallas. Loose on the floor, and they'll jump it up again. Or did they determine possession first?
Yeah, they're going to re-jump that. Yep.
And the clock continues to run. Now they'll take it back to 8 minutes. And Dallas eventually controls. Deanna Wallace had it. And she'll take the first shot of the night. It's a 3.
Always tough, Marty. Ball went corner, kick back out, top of the key, 3-pointer.
Holidick gives it to Zumar. Over to Labuda, back to Holidick. Garnett drives, blocked by Kern.
Kern plays long, Marty, long arms, good shot block right there.
McNeely looked for her. She got the tip pass out to Charlton, and McNeely resets.
Hazleton area, Marty, looks like a matchup zone.
Charlton's 3 won't go, and a rebound for Zumar. And we talked about these young ladies getting this start tonight. The other thing that you got to worry about if you're Coach Gavio, you got to imagine a basket of nerves for these young ladies.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, no doubt about it. And, you know, just getting that additional adrenaline rush out of your system. You got to play a couple possessions until that leaves.
Wallace thought about the 3, gives off to Habrack. Zumar gets the rebound, and a traveling violation is called, giving it to the Lady Mountaineers. And they check on Deanna Wallace. Must got nicked up in a scrum, but appears to be okay. Okay enough to take a 3, can't get it, but Charlton the offensive rebound. She's going to be heading to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that's usually how you know a player's okay, Marty. Get the ball, shoot the 3. That's
Oh, absolutely. Charlton hits the first. That was always a surefire thing. If you ever hit a speed burner in baseball, you can be sure they're going to be stealing soon.
Yeah.
Charlton hits both. 5-0 Dallas in front on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard.
Early on, Marty, Dallas's size looks like right now may give Hazleton area some issues.
Hazleton area continues with the motion. Garnett looks to drive, lost control. Loose, saved nicely by Holiday. Great hustle. And a kicking violation keeps it with Hazleton area. Over 2 minutes gone in the opening quarter on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. We thank you for joining us tonight from Hazleton Area High School. Proud to have MMI Boys Ed basketball coach Joe Flanagan joining us tonight. Zumar inside, got it to Holidick. She'll give off to Labuda. Faye in the lane, got double teamed, kicked it out. Lady Cougars will look to reset.
We talk about that a lot, Marty. got the ball in the paint. When you get it there, have a plan. You know what I mean? Too many players get there, don't have a plan what to do with it.
I always thought a good plan was fire it up before you turn it over.
Well, we also talk about that. What's better, a shot at the rim where you have a chance for a rebound or a bad pass? And that's a good point.
Charlton came up with the steal. She looks to push, and she is fouled again. She'll be returning to the line. I believe they're going to say she was in the act of shooting.
I called it on the ground, Marty, if they're letting the subs in.
Labuda picks up the foul, her first, team's second. It's out there on the S.J. Kowalski replay. And as you mentioned, it is on the floor. The Lady Mountaineers will be inbounding. And the usual 5 for Hazelton into the lineup. Number 21, Brooke Boretsky. Number 32, Virginia Yurchak. Number 2, Marissa Trivalpiece. Number 11, Kira Antolik. Number 42, Faith Grula. All check in for the Lady Cougars.
And Marty, on the other side, Hazelton coming in with 5 players that normally start. A little bit of a different feel for them, too, sitting there for 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. So it'll be interesting to see how they react to this.
Trivalpiece, strong move to the basket. Puts the Lady Cougars on the board. They trail 5-2. And here comes that full court pressure of Joe Gavio. Grula can't get it to go. Boretsky chases down the basketball and rolled off of Boretsky. Dallas ball.
2 ways to neutralize height, Marty. Press, play full court, take the height away from the basket. Second thing, and Marissa Trivalpiece did a great job with it. To the rim, strong.
Charlton goes strong, blocked by Trivalpiece. With Chubby at the organ, the Lady Mountaineers inbound. Kern can't get it to go. Another putback won't go. Kern again, another opportunity. Trivalpiece the rebound, and they're going to rule that she went out of bounds. Dallas basketball, 4:19 left in the first. Charlton will go cross court to Kern, out of her reach.
20 years ago, Marty, no skip pass, and you remember your coach yelling at you, no skip passes. Now everybody does it. One mistake she made, just threw a floater. You got to square your shoulders and throw it.
Where do you stand on that, Coach?
Yeah, you got to do exactly. You got to square your shoulders and throw it. You got to throw it now. Too many teams are playing matchup zones. You got to go over top of it.
Yurchak for the tie. She got the 3-point goal. All tied up at 5. Dallas breaks the pressure. Another cross-court pass. Charlton pull-up jumper won't go. Battle for the rebound. Hazelton area ball.
The Hazelton area normal starters, Marty, really answering the bell here. Get right back, tie the game, 5-5.
We'd like to remind everybody that today's game is brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Health Network, proud supporter of sports in our community. Approaching 3.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. All tied at 5 as Grula missed the opportunity to give Hazelton area their first lead of the night. And a steal by Yurchak. And a lot of times, Joe, I think sometimes teams or people get fooled as Yurchak drives with, if the initial pressure does not commit the turnover, you think that it's been unsuccessful. But a lot of times, as Yurchak, they're coming back, getting the turnover and the steal.
And the whole key, that's it. That's the secondary press, Marty. No doubt about it. We try to talk about, as the good move down low by Trivalpiece. We talk about it. You got teams that press want you to go fast. We want to slow down, you know, and that's what you have to do. See right there, they pulled it out.
And so often you see it, and especially with this Joe Gavio press, as it wears down on teams, sometimes turnovers are made where you think somebody's coming and there was nobody there.
Right. Yeah, no, and it's a cause and effect of that pressure constantly.
And that's where it wears on you mentally, is McNeely's shot doesn't go. And Tolik tried the tip out, but Wallace got it. And Dallas resets with Charlton taking a deep three and burying it. Lauren Charlton has 5. Lady Mountaineers back up 8-5.
She could score, Marty. You could just see it, and she's not afraid to shoot it for some depth. Very interesting to see how Hazelton area answers that.
And the other thing you could see in her mentality, she doesn't have a long memory either.
No shooters do.
No.
A true shooter does not.
Your check finds Trival piece in the lane. She had the mismatch, but blocked from behind by Habrack. Here come the Lady Mountaineers up 3. Charlton, kick ahead, and Habrack couldn't control. It'll be Hazelton area ball with 1:59 left.
Early on, Marty, it just seems to me that Dallas, when they go fast, they seem to be just a little out of sync. A little high pass, a little turnover there. So they need to either slow down or correct that. The motion cut for Hazelton area has been real successful here.
Beretsky, and that may have been tipped. See what the officials rule here. They'll say no, that it'll be Dallas ball. Olivia Wolk wearing number 12 checking into the lineup. And just as her brother Sparky Wolk has been a key contributor for both the football and boys basketball team, Olivia Wolk's been a big key for this Hazelton area squad this year.
She's a tough kid, Marty. Plays hard.
Brings a lot of energy off the bench and is perfect for this style that Coach Gavio wants to implore. Kern goes baseline. Nice pass to Habrack. Can't get it to go, and a rebound for Grula.
Really great pass by Kern there, Marty. Nice little bounce pass to the opposite block.
Coach Gavio wants the Lady Cougars to reset offensively. Approaching a minute remaining in this opening quarter.
Marty, watch this weak side coming here. That whole side of the basket, they're overloading this side. Dallas needs to step over and help a little bit because the weak side is very much open.
Faith Grula picks up her first, team third. Diane Garnett back in for the Lady Cougars. Garnett on senior night got the start, but she's been a big contributor off the bench as well for Coach Gavio. See what Coach Johnson elects to do here with the 3-point lead. 45 seconds and counting here in this opening quarter. Charlton will take the 3. Can't get it to roll in. Beretsky eventually gets the rebound. Kick ahead to Antolik. That won't fall. Trival piece the rebound and putback is good. She's got 4 to lead the Lady Cougars. It's a 1-point game. And now a turnover, stepping inbounds with the basketball.
Looks like they handed it. She didn't want to take it out, and then she handed it back.
So with 24 seconds left and after the turnover, Grula and your check back in for Hazelton area.
These baseline out of bounds plays, Marty, are so crucial to teams scoring. And most teams have a couple really good sets like that and get layups off of. It's a nice job.
Gives Hazelton area their first lead of the night at 9-8. Wallace breaks the pressure to Kern, but she can't get it to fall. Tipped around loose, and Kern eventually gets it. She'll kick it out to Habrack, quickly to Charlton. Pull-up jumper in the lane, won't go, through a quarter. Hazelton area 9, Dallas 8. You're watching live high school basketball on WILN.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Minutes away. That's right, you're just minutes away from a great deal on a new car, truck, or SUV from Barber Ford. 2 great locations, Exeter and Hazleton. The best deals on America's #1 brand are just 19 minutes from Scranton, 15 minutes from Wilkes-Barre, 12 minutes from Old Forge, 18 minutes from Mountaintop, and 28 minutes from Berwick. Barber Ford in Exeter and Barber Ford in Hazleton. Start your new car search today at barberautogroup.com, where nobody sells for less.
We welcome you back to Hazleton Area High School. Lady Cougars up 1 to start the second.
Marty, some first quarter stats. Hazleton area 4 for 12 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. Didn't get to the foul line. 8 rebounds, 1 of them offensive, 5 turnovers for Dallas. 2 for 16 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3, 2 for 2 from the foul line, 13 rebounds, 6 of them offensive, 7 turnovers. Dallas needs to shoot a little better and take care of the ball a little better, Marty, because they've gotten pretty good looks.
Into the game, number 33, Claire Charlton, called for the traveling violation. She starts the quarter along with Lauren Charlton, Habrack, McNeely, and Wallace. Hazleton area in the white going from left to right on your screen. Start with Trivalpice, Grula, Beretsky, and Tolik, and Yurchak. Trivalpice called for the traveling violation by Chris Basic.
Looks like a concerted effort the last couple possessions to get the ball down low for Hazleton area, Marty.
And I think especially with Kern getting a breather on the bench. Charlton faked the pass, can't get it to go. That was Lauren Charlton. Beretsky pushes for Hazleton area. Trivalpice for 3. And Dallas again, and you mentioned it, Joe, early. They're controlling the boards. We saw in those first quarter stats, and they've got a couple rebounds here to start the second.
And they've gotten good looks. They're just not really converting them on the offensive end.
We mentioned the stats coming up at the half. Jim Burns will compile the Grand Central halftime stats. We invite you to stay tuned for that. Coming up at the half, we're a minute and a half into the second quarter as Yurchak's 3 won't go. And another rebound for McNeely, and here come the Lady Mountaineers. And this is Claire Charlton. She can't get it to go. And Tolik gets it in a collision between 2 teammates, but they both appear to be okay. Yurchak may have had it blocked by Lauren Charlton. Here comes Dallas. Wallace right down the lane. Can't get it to roll in. Charlton's putback doesn't go. And here come the Lady Cougars.
Right now, Marty, neither team looks real comfortable shooting a basketball. I mean, there's been some missed layups. And again, I think it's just a product of everybody's going a little too fast.
And some bad luck. That last layup from Dallas seemed like it was going in and just spun out. Charlton in front of us takes a 3. Rebound Yurchak. Trivalpice looking to break. Gets it to go. She's got 6 to lead all scorers. Hazleton area with the 3-point advantage.
It looks to me, Marty, that Hazleton area is going to play a lot more players than Dallas is going to. So this press is going to be a war of attrition, I think. So how is Dallas going to handle having to deal with that for 32 minutes? I'm not sure if they can.
And the other thing is, we talked about it before, not only is it physical, but I'm a big believer that it gets mental after a while.
We use a Yogi Berra, isn't it? Like this game is 90% mental or whatever he said there. But it is, especially with a team that puts pressure on you. Constant pressure gives people problems.
Subs for the Lady Cougars, Wolk, Zumar, Garnett back in, and checking in for the first time, senior Katie Lipinski wearing number 23.
And that's, and that's going to be a strength for Hazleton area down the road, being able to play this many players.
Jump ball possession arrow will keep it with Dallas. And checking into their lineup.
I looked like called the timeout 30 seconds.
I apologize for that. Bella Hill wearing number 11 into the lineup. And Joe, you haven't seen this yet, but this 30-second timeout is a 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria 30-second timeout, which means it'd be a great time to call. Two Italian Guys Pizzeria at 570-459-2783 to order a Stromboli from Two Italian Guys Pizzeria.
Who's
Coach DeMelfi is hoping they deliver to Florida. We've not had that confirmed as of yet.
Do we get one?
Yeah, well, who's going to be paying? That's going to be the question.
Well, I vote for Mr. Burns.
There you go. He just went to show us that he's got deep pockets with the alligator arms.
Yep. And, you know, timeout awarded there, and I think it was a good timeout for Dallas because they actually looked a little bit winded.
Garnett inside gets it to go. 5-point Lady Cougar advantage. Here's Hill to Wallace for three. She got it. 2 threes for Deanna Wallace. She's got 6. Cuts it to a 2-point deficit.
Wallace not bad bringing that ball up with the dribble on the press, Marty, and not afraid to pull up and hit that three-pointer. Just look at how wide open the lane is, Marty. I mean, right now, there's nobody in the paint. Dallas has to do a better job getting their help in the lane. It's just too easy. I mean,
Dallas, though, breaking the pressure. Here comes Claire Charlton. She'll tie the game at 13.
and although it was a great hustle play by Hazleton area to get that 30-second time out there, I think it was big for Dallas. They got a little break. They didn't use one of their timeouts. Got it tied halfway through the quarter, Marty.
Lipinski gets it to Zumar. She'll go to Grula. Grula spins in the lane. Shot is up and good. Hazleton area back in front as Faith Grula has 4.
This gym has seen a little bit of that from the Grula name, Marty, the last couple of years.
Hill looking for Charlton. Great hustle by Wolk, but ruled to be out of bounds when she got it back in. Hazleton area gives it up to Dallas. New set of 4 as Trivalpice, Yurchak, Beretsky, and Antolik return, joining Faith Grula as the 5 for Hazleton area. McNeely looks to drive. May have been blocked from behind by Grula, but rolled off of the Lady Mountaineers. Hazleton area ball with 3:20 left in the half on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Trivalpice got it out to Yurchak. And taken away. McNeely up with it for Dallas. Claire Charlton to Wallace, quickly to Hill. Her jumper good. Once again tying the game at 15.
Marty, good ball movement that time by Dallas. Swung the ball, got that open shot in the corner. And Dallas hanging around, withstanding that run. Good call by Lulusi there. Tough place to inbound it there, Marty. You're a little bit farther outside, so you don't get quite the good angle to pass the ball into the basket. And you end up being a little too far under. Nice pass by Grula.
And Grula, the offensive putback is good. She'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
Real nice follow there by Grula, Marty. And you're going to see it right here. Right on that follow, she came from the weak side, right over to that side after the pass. Nice job by Faith Grula.
Foul on Claire Charlton, her first, team 3rd.
That making foul shots is so important for pressing teams, Marty, because they get to set up their pressure. And again, if you're going to give them and ones and they're going to make foul shots, they're going to go on runs. And, you know, you got to do a better job of not fouling.
And Hazleton area in the midst of one of those runs with a chance to go on a quick 6-0 run if Trivalpice can convert here.
And it's huge, Marty. It really is. That a made foul shot and a missed foul shot to a team that press is huge.
Trivalpice, the leading scorer for the Lady Cougars, can't convert and ruled to be Dallas basketball.
It almost worked as a make there, Marty, because they got to take it out. The same spot, but
McNeely gets it to Wallace for 3. Tipped, remains with Dallas. Olivia Wolk to check back in for Hazelton area. 2:08 left in the half. Lady Cougars up 5 with Marissa Trival-Peace with 8. Faith Grula 7 to lead the Lady Cougars. Deanna Wallace with 6 to lead Dallas.
Your Coach Johnson yelling, patience, don't force. And you get a
Charlton
good
will
look for your
take
shooter.
a 3. Claire Charlton fighting for the rebound, but Yurchak came up with it, and it was taken away by Wallace. She can't get it to go. Trival-Peace to Yurchak. Here come the Lady Cougars in transition, but Lauren Charlton with the steal. McNeely, her jumper doesn't fall. Claire Charlton can't get the putback. Grula the rebound for Hazelton area. Wolk strong to the basket, gets it to go. Lady Cougars, their largest lead at 7.
This is danger time now, I think, for Dallas, Marty. Need to answer this right here.
McNeely can't get it to go. Lauren Charlton, the rebound, and had it taken away by Trival-Peace, but stolen right back. Hill tipped it to Wallace. Wallace will take a 3. That one won't go. Trival-Peace to rebound. Here come Hazelton area. Claire Charlton hustles back to make it a 2-on-2, and the turnover gives it back to Dallas.
And again, Marty, just some helter-skelter action right here, but that plays right into, I think, what Hazelton, they want to play. And again, listen, it goes out of bounds there. What could you do? Set up your press.
Garnett, Antolik, Lipinski back in for Hazelton area. Julia Kocher wearing number 20 into the Dallas lineup.
I think it's going to be crucial for Dallas to get a bucket here and just to withstand and last.
Garnett finds Wolk one-on-one. She'll have a chance for a three-point play.
Good take there by Wolk, Marty. Like the outlet pass. Get that ball in front and Wolk down. And classic case there, right, Marty? If you saw it on the replay, if you're going to foul, don't give her the opportunity to shoot N1. It's Hazelton's third opportunity for an N1 in the last 3 minutes.
Wolk, the sophomore, averaging over 6 points a game off the bench for Hazelton area. She's got 5 already, and she brings it to a 10-point lead. Charlton, Wolk almost to steal and had it tipped to Trival-Peace. She'll get it up to Antolik. She got the basket to go. A 12-0 run to end the half has Hazelton area up 27-15. During the half, we're going to look at the Grand Central halftime stats. You're watching live high school basketball on WILN.
Fast, consistent internet speeds. TV your way. And reliable phone service. All from the one provider who also lives here. Service Electric Cablevision. Connect with us.
Northeast Gold and Silver inside the Churchill Mall is paying cash for gold and silver. Top dollar for silver coins. National currency. Fine and sterling flatware. Stop in or call them at 570-497-4177. John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium. At the half, Hazleton area in front, 27-15, as the Lady Cougars in the final 2.5 minutes go on a 12-0 run. You talked about that run that Hazleton area goes on, and we got a prime example of that. That's why they lead it by 12 at the half.
Right there, Marty. You saw what Hazleton area believes in, the helter-skelter part of what they do. And they did a great job finishing. Their shooting percentage was probably fantastic that quarter. They shot layups most of the third quarter, last 3 minutes of the quarter. And, you know, it's what Hazleton area believes in. Get them helter-skelter and get the other team just out of their rhythm. And again, their Dallas just looked a little playing too fast. Coach Johnson needs to work on, slow down, and stop the N1. The N1 fouls kill you.
We're going to take a break. Coming up next, it'll be the Grand Central halftime stats compiled by Jim Burns. Lady Cougars up 12 at the half.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Blaze Alexander Family Dealership is very proud to become a part of the Hazleton area. Come see us in Hazel Township or visit us online at blazehazleton.com. There's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac, and Mazda. Plus, a huge inventory of the finest quality pre-owned vehicles available, all with the Blaze Alexander lowest price guarantee. We have a long-held reputation for low prices, great selection, and top-notch service. Blaze Alexander Family Dealerships in Hazleton. We're taking the deals the other guys won't.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
The Falvello Law Firm, located at 314 Main Street, Suite A in Cunningham, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania, and they are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191 today.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at the half on a 12-0 run in the final 2.5 minutes of that second quarter. Hazleton area, the Wyoming Valley Conference Division I champions, leading Dallas 27-15. We are moments away from getting a look at the Grand Central halftime stats as they are compiled by our very own Jim Burns.
There, Marty, as you see the stats, we'll go with Dallas first. 5 for 35 from the field, 3 for 12 from three-point line, getting to the foul line only twice. Rebounds, 24 rebounds, 9 of them offensive, 11 turnovers. For Hazleton area, difference in the game, 12 of 27 in the field, 1 of 5 from 3, getting to the foul line again 2 out of 3 times. 21 rebounds, 3 of them offensive, and 11 turnovers. Surprisingly, turnovers very close. Field goal percentage, not making your shots. And really, I thought Dallas got a lot of good shots, just not finishing.
And those are the Grand Central halftime stats and a half, led by Hazleton area by 12. We take another timeout. Coming up, third quarter action from Hazleton Area High School. You're watching live high school basketball on WILN.
Express Care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Minutes away. That's right, you're just minutes away from a great deal on a new car, truck, or SUV from Barber Ford. Two great locations, Exeter and Hazleton. The best deals on America's #1 brand are just 25 minutes from Frackville, 26 minutes from Jim Thorpe, 28 minutes from Tamaqua, 20 minutes from Shavertown, and 28 minutes from Clark Summit. Barber Ford in Exeter and Hazleton. Online at barberautogroup.com, where nobody but nobody sells for less.
Fast, consistent internet speeds. TV your way. And reliable phone service. All from the one provider who also lives here. Service Electric Cablevision. Connect with us.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School. Moments away from the start of the third quarter as the Division I champion Lady Cougars of Hazleton Area with a 27-15 advantage over the Lady Mountaineers of Dallas. I'm Marty Burns, joined tonight by MMI head boys basketball coach Joe Flanagan. Jim Burns on the stats. And before we move on to third quarter action, I want to thank the Third Base Luncheonette for supplying our crew meal tonight, as they have for so many seasons on WILN. Third Base Luncheonette located just off of 9th Street in Hazleton. Many thanks to the Third Base Luncheonette. In that opening half, Hazleton Area balanced attack scoring-wise. Marissa Trivalpiece led the way with 8. Faith Grula 7. Dallas led in scoring by Deanna Wallace. Her 2 threes accounting for her 6 points. Hazleton Area are already on the floor. They're in the white. They'll be playing defense to start with Hirchak, Grula, Trivalpiece, Beretsky, and Antolik. Dallas in the blue going from left to right on your screen. Start with McNeely, Habrack, Wallace, Kern, and Lauren Charlton.
When you're trailing, Marty, first 3 minutes of the second half, very important. Sets the tone for the rest. And see how they're going to attack Hazleton Area. It looks like they're going to try to get them in the post.
Charlton couldn't get it to go. Trivalpiece to rebound. Here comes Hazleton Area.
When Coach Johnson looks back at this game film, she's going to say, oh my God, did we get good shots?
And really they have. It's not a matter of taking bad shots to account for the misses that they've had tonight. There's been some good looks that just have not rolled in for them. They get a turnover here, and Antolik gets it right back to Yurchak. That won't go. Her offensive rebound is good.
Great pass by Antolik, Marty. Great diagonal to that opposite block.
McNeely ahead to Kern. to Habrack. That McNeely three doesn't go. Antolik the rebound. Here comes Hazel Tanaria. Beretsky found Yurchek. Back-to-back baskets. Quick four for Virginia Yurchek. And all of a sudden, it's a 16-point Lady Cougar advantage.
And Marty, it's just the way teams that play that style want to come out. 4 quick points in the second half. And, you know, it just keep extending. And you know, for Coach Gabbio, like you said, already has the division title locked up. But the scary part is you got a lot of your bigger games coming. You want to keep playing well, and they really have tonight.
And the challenge for him is, for the first time in his career before districts, there is the initial Wyoming Valley Conference Championship tournament, as Lauren Charlton will take a three that doesn't go, tipped around loose. And the Lady Mountaineers got another look at it as McNeely hits the three.
Here's the danger playing a team that shot 25% or whatever it was from the field money. Average is they're gonna make some shots. So if you let them hang around, and that's why that initial run was so crucial for Hazleton area.
And as we talked about the Wyoming Valley Conference Championship tournament, the championship will be here at Hazleton Area High School. So Hazleton Area has one semifinal that'll be played at Holy Redeemer in the middle of next week. Get by that, and they're playing here for a Wyoming Valley Conference Championship tournament.
And Marty, I've been such an advocate of that game, just for the simple fact the Wyoming Valley Conference sort of missed out when the Schuylkill League and the other leagues around us are doing it. And a lot of the coaches in the boys division as well is all I could really speak of. We really tried to push that about 5 or 6 years ago. I'm real excited that that takes place. Anything that promotes basketball in our area is a good step up.
But I think for a lot of the coaches in this conference, it's a little bit different. You've had the compressed schedule,
right?
And now you're going to have the championship tournament. And then you have to get your team ready for districts, whether you're coming off a high of winning the championship.
Sure.
Or you're coming off where you had a disappointing loss in the conference championship. Now you got to get ready. You still got districts.
Oh, yeah. But you know what, Marty? I think it's part of what everybody does these days is, hey, you got to learn how to play that conference championship and move on to the next thing.
Faith Grula, the basket. She's got 9 to lead all scorers. Here comes Dallas down 15. McNeely up with it. Out to Wallace. Inside, Habrack, Kern in the corner. Jumper good.
If Kern could develop that shot, Marty, with her length, hit that little 15-footer from the baseline, she'll give problems.
4.5 minutes remaining on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership third quarter scoreboard. Hazleton Area's advantage at 13. Drival piece at the top. She's going to give off to Antolik. Hazleton Area comes out with a motion set. Wolk finds a cutting Drival piece. Her shot won't go. She gets her own rebound and put back. She's the first in double figures with 10.
She's been very aggressive on the offensive glass, Marty.
Another steal for Antolik. Beretsky to Grula. And Faith Grula with 11. Another quick Hazleton Area run has it up to 17.
Yeah.
Bella Hill back in for Dallas. Garnett, Yurchek, and Lipinski in for Hazleton Area.
And you know, Hazleton Area is just really showcasing their depth there tonight, Marty. Just and keeping the pressure on, keeping that pressure on.
And Yurchek tipped it and came away with the steal. Grilla brings it up for Hazleton Area. And may have had it blocked by Kern. Yurchek will reset the Hazleton Area offense. They've taken a 12-point lead up to 17 at this point. Approaching the 3-minute mark remaining in the third.
Good.
Lipinski's three. Rebound, Kern.
Love the box out there, Marty. That rebound hit the ground. That's how you know everybody did their job.
Charlton gets it out to McNeely. And Wolk with the steal. 2-on-1 for the Lady Cougars. And Olivia Wolk gets it to go. She's got 7. The lead is 19. Bella Hill right back. Her shot won't fall. And we'll have a foul inside. 2 shots coming up for Dallas.
And Bella Hill, nice job getting down to the paint. Curran way to rebound on the weak side. You'll see her get into the paint. Curran coming for that rebound.
First on Garnett, first team foul. Sends Curran to the line to shoot 2. That last replay brought to you by S.J. Kowalski. Trival Peace and Thay return for the Lady Cougars. Kocher in for Dallas. Curran hits both. She's got 4 here in the third to make it 39-22 Hazleton area.
And here comes Hazleton area getting in their set, really trying to really focus on getting good looks. A nice cut by Trival Peace.
And you know what? Credit the back screen by Lipinski that got her free.
Great screen.
Trival Peace with 12. Your check to steal. And Joe, we talked about with senior night and the rotations being different. Hazleton area looks very sharp tonight.
Yes, they do.
Lipinski can't get the 3.
They, like you said, Marty, they look sharp, running their sets a little crisper, and really, their press seems to be really giving Dallas some problems.
Alyssa Holodick back in for Hazleton area. Claire Charlton back in for Dallas. Hill down the lane, dishes to Claire Charlton. Nice play there inside. Hill to Charlton for the basket. Makes it 41-24 Hazleton area.
When they've broken the press this half, Marty, they've done a really nice job with it. Getting layups, getting into the foul line.
Wolk penetrates to Lipinski. The left-hand runner in the lane is good for Katie Lipinski.
Real nice left hand, love to see that.
Kocher gets it up to Claire Charlton. Her jumper won't go. Loose, and Habrack has it for Dallas. Lauren Charlton's 3 won't go. And Kocher inside with the putback is good. 43-26 Hazleton area with the advantage.
Dallas really hitting the boards too this half, Marty. I think that's some good second chance points for them. After my own heart, little flex offense here, Marty.
Put it in just for your arrival here tonight.
I doubt that, but gets everybody involved touching the ball. And if there's the cut, love it. Good job, Olivia Wolk. Nice job.
She's got 9 on the evening. Final 6 seconds. Lauren Charlton to beat the buzzer. I don't think she got it off. It didn't count anyway. Hazleton area in their final regular season game heads to the 4th, leading by 19.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGean Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School. Start of the fourth quarter. Division I champion Lady Cougars up by 19.
Third quarter stats, Marty. Hazleton Area is shooting the lights out, 9 for 15, 0 for 2 from 3. Didn't get to the foul line. 6 rebounds, 3 of them offensive, only 2 turnovers. For Dallas, again, their shooting woes continue. 3 for 12 from 2, 1 for 5 from 3s. Foul shots, they were 2 for 2, 8 rebounds, 5 more offensive, and 6 turnovers. I'm impressed, Marty, and first time I've seen Hazleton this year, Hazleton Area. I'm impressed when they're patient offensively. It looks like they're a little more patient than in past years, and getting everybody in the flow, getting some good looks.
Some great passing, as Joe just talked about, from Trival Peace inside to Grula. She can't convert the three-point play as Kosher picked up the foul, her first, team first of the second half. It's Kosher, Hill, Lauren and Claire Charlton along with Habrack to start the fourth for Dallas. Hazleton Area will start the fourth with Yurchak, Trival Peace, Grula, and Tolik, and Beretsky. And unfortunately, Lauren Charlton looks like she's going to leave holding, looks like her shoulder. I don't know, not so much her shoulder, maybe even more so down the arm, but hopefully she'll be all right. And bringing the teams back on the floor as Grula picked up the foul, her second, team second. And I'm not sure, was it Lauren Charlton that got fouled? And is Dallas going to be able to sub in the free throw shooter? And actually, it looks like Claire Charlton was the one that got fouled. She'll be heading to the line to shoot too. Joe, we were talking about playoff action, and it's so fluid the way playoffs happen, and different matchups turn up on the spur of the moment. So stick with us here on WYLN. Watch our programming, including WYLN News at 5:30. To get any updates as far as any playoff action, we'll be bringing you here on WYLN. If his schedule allows, we may even have Coach Flanagan with us.
Oh, yeah, dang, Marty. Hey, we have our own little playoff run. Hopefully we can get hot and start playing that way. We'll see what happens.
We definitely know we won't have Coach DeMelfi for February. He told me he may be heading to Braves or Astros camp, so he may be like doing a bullpen session with Garrett Cole.
He might be. Listen, I know two things I know he's doing: golfing and smiling.
Absolutely. And in that order, maybe.
Yes.
Hill had it blocked by Trival Peace. And I'll tell you what, Joe, as you see Marissa Trival Peace game in and game out, and we'll see it on the S.J. Kowalski replay here with the block. She seems on the boards and defensively, as games progress, more and more active.
She's a gamer, Marty. She's one of them kids. Tough player. You see right there, blocked it, had to, blocked it back into the player, hit her out, and you get the ball and back to your team. Very active on the boards, and I mean, she was the one who came off the bench tonight, but your chick hit that three. She hit a drive to the basket and really got Hazleton Area going in the right direction.
Beretsky will take a three and got it. Brooke Beretsky, her first basket, makes it 50-26 Hazleton Area. Yeah, with tonight's group that came off the bench, Joe, Coach Gavio's bench point numbers is really going to increase tonight. As Antolik gets the basket.
Just the aggressiveness of the way Hazleton, when they get a turnover, they're looking up and attacking. And we talk about it a lot. the culture of your program. What do you do and do it well? Tonight, Hazelton area is a pressing team, and they attack, and they've done that well.
And you talked about playing a lot of players. Deep scoring, 8 Lady Cougars have scored to this point, as breaking the pressure nicely with a nice pass by Claire Charlton to Kosher. It makes it 52-28.
And that's what teams that press, they're gonna give up layups. There's gonna be times they give up layup after layup, but it's what they do and who they are. Great hustle by Boretsky right there, and smartly, no foul.
A new 4 of Lipinski, Holodick, Garnett, and Fay. Check back in for Hazelton area to join Faith Grula. Hill, a quick tip pass to McNeely. Claire Charlton's jumper won't go. Tipped around loose. Grula the rebound, and Lipinski will bring it up for Hazelton area. Claire Charlton tipped it. Lipinski got it back, but picks up her dribble. Hill knocked it away, came up with the steal. Here's Wallace. McNeely got it out to Hill. Her runner won't go. Rebound, Grula. Garnett will bring it up for Hazelton area. And Holodick cannot control. Dallas ball, 4:39 remaining on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Hazelton area up 52-28.
Good job getting it back to the middle there.
And ruled to be a foul on the floor. Don't count the basket. Foul on Holodick, her first, team third. Ali Zumar back in for Hazelton area, replacing Faith Grula.
I think that's the original starting lineup, Marty, no? No, Lipinski did not start.
Zumar gives it over to Holodick. Nadia Evanovsky in for Dallas, wearing number 4. Claire Charlton breaks the pressure as she got her pass up to Angelina Allen, wearing number 44. Foul on Fay. Her first, team fourth. Kern back in for Dallas. Zumar with the big rebound.
Marty, again, Dallas got into the paint, just missing some layups.
And that's going to be the thing when Coach Johnson looks at the film. Not so much, granted, a lot of misses, but where those misses came from is Holodick hits the 3! And it's remained with Dallas as Alyssa Holodick with a big 3. Olivia Wolk back in for Hazelton area. Evanovsky, her jumper is good.
Nice shot, nice soft shot.
Nadia Evanovsky, her first basket, makes it 55-30 Hazelton area. Lipinski in the corner, quickly swung to Fay. Zumar in the high post, gets it to Holodick. And here's Fay to Wolk. She looks for Holidick inside. She'll dribble it back out and get it to Wolk. Quickly to Lipinski for 3. Holidick chases down the loose rebound. Zumar inside, blocked by Kern. Evanovsky looking inside for Kern. Zumar did a great job knocking it away. Lipinski looking for Fay, and Kern came up with the steal.
You know, Dallas, one thing Coach Johnson could say about her squad tonight, didn't shoot it well, but they are playing hard.
All 6 of Kern's here in the second half. A 30-second timeout taken by Coach Gavio. And he wants to get another senior in the lineup, Madeline Labuda. So she'll be checking in. But, Joe, this is a 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria 30-second timeout. And what a great time with 1:56 remaining in the ball game to give 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria a call at 570-459-2783 and order a hoagie from 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria.
I used to be able to eat a slice of 2 Italian Guys pizza in 30 seconds.
Who were you timed against?
No one.
Oh. So Labuda is back in for Hazleton area. And a reach-in call on Dallas. Kern picked up the foul. Number 10, Madison Plesh into the Hazleton area lineup. Fay, her runner won't go. Tipped around loose. Hazleton area ball with 1.5 remaining in the ball game. Lady Cougars leading 55-32. Getting set for the first ever Wyoming Valley Conference Championship Tournament that they will be participating in as Division I champions. Plash the jumper, won't go. Kern the rebound.
You know, Marty, it'd be really interesting seeing both the boys and the girls. You know, some of the D3, D2 teams this year, especially in the boys division. You know, Wyoming Seminary in the boys, Holy Redeemer in the boys, Nanacoke, the Hazleton area, Crestwood, and whoever's in it for the girls. Who's second? Who's Division II for the girls?
Well, Division II.
Is it Nanacoke?
Well, actually, you're going to find it strange because you've had Holy Redeemer so long in Division III. Yeah. They're Division II in girls.
Lake Lehman also is in that mix, aren't they?
Correct.
Okay, so, you know, and didn't Lake Lehman come here and beat Hazleton area this year? So the same thing in the boys and the girls. Just because of the Division I, the Division II and Division III teams, there's some really good basketball teams in the lower divisions. And I'm looking forward to it. I think, you know, if it's Friday or Saturday night here to have that final, hopefully that they draw well. And I think it's important that we promote that.
Phase 3 won't go. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be Dallas ball. As we mentioned, as far as playoff action here on WYLN, tune into our programming, which includes WYLN News at 5:30. And get further updates as far as what games we'll have an opportunity to bring you here on WYLN. Wallace dribbles it out. Kern in the corner, final half minute.
Good move.
And a chance for a three-point play for Bella Hill.
That was a really nice move, Marty. See, he caught it strong, up and under, going to the foul line.
Second on Holidick, the team 6th. Hill converts. She's got 5 on the night. Final 25 seconds of the ball game. in what may be the regular season finale for Hazleton area here, but they're hoping with a victory at Holy Redeemer against an opponent to be determined, get one more game here at the Huey McGean Gymnasium.
Absolutely, and that's when you start practice in November, Marty, that's all you could hope for, is to have that chance to win a division title, a league title, and maybe a district title.
So Hazleton area will finish out the regular season with a very impressive 55-39 victory over the Lady Mountaineers of Dallas. We'll be back after these messages to wrap it up from Hazleton area.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Stop in at Two Italian Guys Pizzeria for the best pizza in town, serving a large variety of pizza, stromboli, and so much more. Open till 3 a.m. Takeout or eat in, delivery available. Call 570-459-2783.
This is your home, your car, and you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance.
In Hazleton, talk to State Farm agent Pete Keselika.
Blaze Alexander Family Dealership is very proud to become a part of the Hazleton area. Come see us in Hazel Township or visit us online at blazehazleton.com. There's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac, and Mazda. Plus, a huge inventory of the finest quality pre-owned vehicles available, all with the Blaze Alexander lowest price guarantee. We have a long-held reputation for low prices, great selection, and top-notch service. Blaze Alexander Family Dealerships in Hazleton. We're taking the deals the other guys won't.
The Falvello Law Firm, located at 314 Main Street, Suite A in Cunningham, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania, and they are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191 today.
Northeast Pennsylvania. Scenic beauty, close-knit communities. We're neighbors helping neighbors. Lehigh Valley Health Network is bringing you leading-edge cancer treatment that's close to home. Robotic surgery for quicker recoveries. World-class heart care and access to top specialists. All from Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton and our 15 community locations. Neighbors caring for greater Hazleton and beyond. Lehigh Valley Health Network.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazleton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
Ralph M. Cameron, specializing in quality and affordable construction services for residential, commercial, and industrial, licensed and insured. Call 570-401-0654 today for all your construction needs.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazleton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
As the fans continue to file out of the Huey McGean Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School, and seniors getting their posters off the wall as it was senior night here at Hazleton Area High School. And as I mentioned, going out a very impressive Hazleton Area 55-39 victory for the Wyoming Valley Conference Division I champions. And Joe, I harken back to the last 2.5 minutes of that second quarter. And I think it was right before that you had mentioned the runs that Hazleton area can go on, and they went on a quick 12-0 run to end the half, and they just put the game away from there as they took a 12-point lead into the half.
Yeah, Marty, and you could just sense the momentum there, just switch, and that's why it was crucial. If you remember the first 2 or 3 possessions of the second half, Hazleton area came out and got layup, and essentially ended the game right there. Marty, just some stats. Hazleton area shot very well, 25 for 53 from twos, 3 from 11 for the field. Didn't get to the foul line that often. Coach Gavio has some coaching. He'll coach this number. 18 turnovers, a lot of turnovers for Hazleton area. For Dallas, they shot 15 for 48, or 14 for 58 from the field, 4 for 17 from 3, 7 for 9 from the foul line. 39 rebounds, Marty, and I think that's a little bit of the shooting percentage. 16 offensive rebounds, turned it over 19 times. So I think everything we sort of touched base on, Coach Johnson will look back at it and say, man, did we have some opportunities early? And that run, that 8-0, 10-0 run right before halftime was crucial.
And the other thing that you mentioned, Joe, was that Hazleton area was going to use a lot of players, and as it has been, and you mentioned it, unselfish is this Hazleton area team under Joe Gavio. 9 Lady Cougars hit the score sheet tonight, in which was a balanced attack with Faith Gruel leading the way with 13, Marissa Trival-Peace with 12, Olivia Wolk with 9.
Yeah, no, and Marty, there was 2 or 3 possessions there in the third quarter and the fourth quarter where Hazleton area ran a set, everyone touched the ball 2 or 3 times, backdoor cut layup, and they're the things when you look at on your game field that you're going to see, you're going to say, wow, that's a great possession in a time and score situation.
Dallas led in scoring by Deanna Wallace and Samantha Kern, 8 apiece. Some concern for them. One of their top players, Lauren Charlton, left the game early in the fourth quarter. Appeared to be an arm injury, maybe even a shoulder, as Joan mentioned. She was sitting at the end of the bench with ice on her shoulder. And for Dallas, we can only hope the best for Lauren Charlton, that it's nothing serious, and some rest will do her well, and that she's able to continue here.
Well, one thing with the compressed schedule done, you actually do get a week off here now between districts if you're not involved in it. So any little injuries, you got a hamstring, you got an ankle, have some rest. Teams will take some time off and get better and get ready for their district run.
But one of those teams that won't get the rest is Hazleton area. Yep. Division I champions in 2018-19 of the Wyoming Valley Conference. They are going to play in the semifinals at Holy Redeemer in the middle of next week with the hopes of a victory there. Coming right back here and playing on championship night of the Wyoming Valley Conference's initial championship tournament. A lot of basketball yet to be played. A lot of good basketball yet to be played, and we'll see how the Wyoming Valley Conference Championship Tournament plays out. Joe, it's been a pleasure having you with us.
Marty,
hopefully we'll get to work with you again.
Absolutely. Anytime I'm available and I'm not in a gym somewhere, I'll be here.
And best of luck with the Preppers playoff run.
Looking forward to it.
We'd like to say goodnight for our director, Barry J.S., for Stats by Jim Burns, for the one and only Joe Flanagan. I'm Marty Burns saying so long. Once again, tune in to WYLN coverage, especially on WYLN News at 5:30 for updates as far as what playoff action we'll be able to bring you here on WYLN. But for tonight, the final, Hazleton area 55, Dallas 39. This has been a WYLN Sports Special presentation. Good night and have a great weekend from Hazleton.
You're watching Wilkes-Barre's Choice for news, weather, and live local sports. WYLN, we're your local network.
Helping your dollars go further every day. Stay here for fantastic